Hey, what is going on, everyone out there? I'm Jakejames Lugo, and welcome to the channel, and welcome to a brand new episode of JJ's First 20, where we're going to be taking a look at two new releases for the SEGA Ages collection from SEGA on Nintendo Switch, and this is going into the intro as we normally do stuff, but what you're looking at here is Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the SEGA Ages re-release of it, and we're also going to be looking at Puyo Puyo 2 as well. Again, both games are for the Nintendo Switch. Big shout-outs to SEGA for sending them over to me. So to kick things off, because you guys know I love Sonic, you love Sonic, and obviously we got the Sonic the Hedgehog movie recently, let's talk about Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on the SEGA Ages collection here, or the re-releases, this whole series. Right now we're going to switch to the international version because we're Genesis kids. I know that there's some Mega Drives peeps out there, and more shout-outs to, but I'm a Genesis kid, so we're sticking with the Genesis. Now, what we're looking at is the settings for the game. We got a bunch of different stuff in here. We got stage select. We got the new drop dash. If you guys remember, that was introduced in Sonic Mania, which is pretty darn cool that now we get to use it in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And I'm pretty sure that the original Sonic in the SEGA Ages collections, or the re-releases, has the same thing. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe at some point we get a Sonic the Hedgehog 3 or Sonic and Knuckles re-release that also includes that as well. But as always, with all the SEGA Ages re-releases, we get a bunch of different display modes. Again, just, you know, standard stuff. With the scan lining or the smoothing out. We do get some wallpapers. Like I've always said before, I'm not a big fan of like the wallpapers that they include with the SEGA Ages versions of these games. I think that they should be more kind of like this, where again, if we can look at it really quickly, where it has like different artwork from the games that you're playing. That would actually be really cool, rather than these generic ones that we have. I know that some people are going to want to play the games in full version, more than likely. We'll probably like keep it like this just for the time being for this review, or this let's play, I should say, this preview. But again, I like keeping the backgrounds kind of like this. I think that is just a lot more fun, and again, it keeps it a little bit more closer to that aspect ratio. So you know what, let's just stick with that again, because I love the Sonic artwork and stuff, and we'll do the same thing with Puyo Puyo eventually. We also have a ring display. Okay, now this ring display shows you the max amount of rings that you've gotten in a row while you're playing the game. So you can basically go through the entire game without getting hit once, you know, as Sonic or Tails and stuff, and be able to get a huge multiplier, a huge ring chain throughout the game. Now, another thing that we should also mention, okay, we got the stage select, I mentioned that before. Let's show you guys, you get to play as Knuckles in Sonic the Hedgehog 2, which is pretty darn cool. Now, the thing that we get here is that we actually get this thing called Original Mode, which is originally the game, but we also get Ring Keep Mode, which Ring Keep Mode allows you to keep the rings that you gathered beforehand once you die. Now, to some Sonic faithful, that'll be like, oh, that's sacrilegious, like that's not like authentic and stuff, but it's just there for anybody that wants to enjoy it. You also have a challenge mode that allows you to get a different challenge, you know, to get 100 rings and time attack. Same thing in here as well. And I'm pretty sure in different stages. I haven't really messed with it as much, but it does have online rankings and such that you could actually utilize and check out, see what's going on. But anyway, let's kick things off with Knuckles, okay? Because that's the big thing here, that you get to play as Knuckles in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. That was the big deal with it, and because since it's Knuckles, why not? It's Sonic 2 and Knuckles. But we're sticking with original mode. We're going to go dive into this. Show you guys the opening. I said that in the Genesis Mini commercial. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go look on the SEGA channel, because I'm in that commercial for the SEGA Genesis Mini. I'm in the very first person that says it, so ha. Anyway, we got Knuckles the Echidna in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Let's do this. Whoops, okay, now hold on. Now, one thing I should mention, okay, before we get started. To press start on here, I know you could change it in the options, but by default, you have to hit X, which is like the equivalent of the start button on the Genesis controller, in order to get into the game. So, here we go. Let's just start it off. Looks a little bit different. Let's go. Get some Knuckles for us here. There we go. Got his Knuckles at work. And pretty much, it's exactly what you expect. It's Sonic the Hedgehog 2, just with a few little extras kind of thrown in here. We're gonna go to the end of the stage, and maybe I'll switch over to Sonic and Tails, just to show you guys the drop dash, because you can't do the drop dash as Knuckles. You can only glide as Knuckles, which is cool. Again, let's just jab. Whoops. Damn, I did not mean to do that, but I'll take it anyway. There we go, let's just do this. Ah, whoa. Let's not get hit, Knuckles. Please do not get hit. Ah, and right immediately when I say it, I got hit. So no Chaos Emeralds for us. Let's just go all the way to the end. And it's pretty funny, because I'm like going through like a bunch of different stuff. But here we go. Going towards the end. Knuckles style. Let's just glide. We're going to glide. Try to see if we can glide over to the end. Hold on, let's just do this. And glide right into here. There we go. That's Knuckles for you in Sonic 2. Pretty much anybody that's played Sonic 2 that had it on Genesis or any of the other like collections of the games, you know, for Sonic or any other Sega games that are big compilations, knows exactly what you're getting in for. So let's go back to the main menu here, and then we'll go check out Sonic and Tails. Okay, which again we're gonna show you just to show you ring keep mode. I'm actually gonna try to see if I can get a bunch of rings and die just to show you guys, and then also show you the drop dash, which I already enabled. So this should be pretty cool. This should be dope. But again, as always, Sonic, Sega, go hand in hand with that little jingle. Miles, Tails, Prowler. Let me know in the comments if you guys are ready for the second Sonic the Hedgehog movie that's going to show Tails in it now that you guys, you know, saw him at the end of Sonic, the first movie, Sonic the Hedgehog. But here we go. There's the drop dash. Boom. Again, we got no rings. Okay, about to say. We got about to get no rings. That would be really bad. Let's just get these rings over here. Just because, you know, force of habit. Just wanted to show you that drop dash to kind of get started here. See it in practice. See? You just keep their momentum going. And you just do that. Like, if you mess up like that, it's always cool to do something in order to kind of get your momentum back in the other direction. So if I hit that bumper, I could always just hit that and just keep going. There we go. Let's just go get the rings over here because I'm trying to get just a bunch of rings. Just so we have it. And then I'm going to jump into like a pit if I see one. Whoops. Nope, let's go back over here. Okay, I just want to get up there. There we go. Okay, we're not going to get the thing there. Okay, I want to make sure that we can find a pit now, just so I can show you guys. Okay, there we go. And there goes that drop dash again. I like it because it allows you to keep the momentum going. Now, you can't do it twice in a row, unfortunately. You can't do it twice in a row, which is a little bit of a bummer. But I understand why that's the case. Okay, so hold on. Where's the pits? Because we could also technically do this and see how it goes. Okay, stop gathering the rings, Tails. Stop gathering the rings. Okay, so got more rings. Oh, okay. No. I see what ring get is. Okay, so you see what just happened now? Because originally I thought it was like, okay, if you die, you get to have like a selection of rings, but no, you actually keep a bunch of your rings together. So you see that I had 7 and I lost up to 3. I mean, I lost up to 4 and I still had 3 on hand. That's what happens. So again, you can keep going like this. So you could get hit multiple times at Sonic without having to gather all your rings. You don't lose them all, as you can see there. And then finally, if you jump out there again, you end up KOing. Okay, so that makes a little bit more sense. That's for people that really want to just play through the game and actually just enjoy it without going, you know, too crazy, difficult for them. You know, that might not be their thing. But over here, you know, since I'm a veteran Sonic player, as veteran Sonic players are, okay, we'll keep in original mode. Let's do that drop dash, yes. Right towards the end. So there you go. That's Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the SEGA Ages re-release. So we're going to kind of wrap this up there with that, okay? We're going to go back to the menu here. And then we're going to cut things off. We're going to switch gears over to Puyo Puyo 2, which is also a SEGA Ages re-release that a lot of people, pretty sure, haven't really played before. So here we go. This is Puyo Puyo 2, the SEGA Ages re-release. Okay, switching over to this game. I don't remember if this game came to Genesis. I think it was still only in arcades, if I'm pretty sure. You know, I could be wrong on that. Let me know in the comments section down below. Because I know that the original Puyo Puyo came to the Genesis and the Mega Drive. But this is Puyo Puyo 2. It has, much like I mentioned with Sonic the Hedgehog 2, has a bunch of different things. Of course, we get a whole bunch of options. This is a different type of game. It's a puzzle game. Different types of colors, the difficulty, number of rounds, all these different stuff. Okay, alternate rules, which, again, freestyle right now. Okay, I haven't really messed with that, so I'm not sure what exactly that is. We got the controls. We also have our display modes. You can also change the colors of the Puyos, which is pretty funny because you can actually mess with them. You can change them individually to do different types of colors. You could put them all as one color, which is one monochromatic blue, just to make it so that way the shapes are what you have to pay attention to. But to me, I find that to be a little bit more difficult, but you could always like mess around with them and actually do so. You can actually change them to the style of Puyo Puyo 1, Puyo Puyo 2, and a whole bunch of others as well. So again, you can do a custom. We're gonna keep it as Puyo Puyo 2 for the time being. Low stage transparency, you could actually change around with this. I'm actually going to put this as, so just so we can see the Puyos a little bit better. We'll put it to low stage transparency. You get a music player, and then you also get a bunch of other options. I'm pretty sure that if you go further in the game, you get like other little extras and stuff, which is how it mostly is with most Sega Ages games. But this one also has online play. Okay, now I'm pretty sure you're not going to find a lot of people playing this game online unless there's some really die-hard Sega fans that are like lurking around. But if you're into Puyo Puyo, this might be your jam. It also has rankings as well, but let's actually go to enhanced mode. Win streak, arcade mode ranking. Time reverse. No, you know, let's stick with the arcade. Just show some gameplay for anybody that's never seen Puyo Puyo 2 before. Now, this is the display I go with because I love the arcade style display with this. It shows you the arcade cabinet, a little bit of background stuff for like a Sega arcade. You can see some, what's back there? You can see Fantasy Zone, pretty sure. And I believe that's, not right, or, oh man, damn, I'm blanking out now. I did the game for it too. Like, I'm gonna look it up like later. I feel like I'm totally missing out on here. Oh my god. You guys know which game that is. Let me know in the comments if you know which game that is. I know what it is, and I'm like blanking out now because I'm trying to do the video. But anyway, so here we go. This is Puyo Puyo 2. It's in Japanese, okay? Because I know for a fact this didn't really come to the States. So, insert a coin. Let's get started with some Puyos. Okay, so obviously it has in this, like, you know, tournament style where you have multiple characters you could Puyo Puyo against, I guess you could say. I'm gonna go with this Baromet. A Baromet, he's a little sheep and a tomato, as most Japanese games do have, I think. But here we go. A nice cool style here. Let's Puyo it out here, son. So here we go. Let's try to see if we can actually end him really quickly. Defeat him really quickly. Let's do this there. Got some more Puyos happening. More Puyos for your coffee. There we go. More Puyos. Which we should have did that, because we could have gotten a double beforehand. Let's do this, because we're gonna... Oh, wait, I screwed that one up already. I already screwed up. Let's do that. Then let's keep going here. I should be going over on this way like this, technically. Is what I should be doing. I'm just saying. Okay, let's get a double. Let's get him. Oh, wait, no, we still... I forgot, you gotta do 4. Ah! Okay, so hold on. We need some more. We need some more Puyos. We need more Puyos here. Okay, let's do that. Okay, now we're about to get a big one. We're about to get a big one. Look. Oh, we got a really big one. We got a supremely big one. Nice. Look at that. All those Puyos right on top of him. He's finished. Sorry, sheep, but it's a wrap. We win. Okay. Now, I know on the stream here, or like the recording here, it's a little bit small. But again, that's on my TV. It actually looks pretty nice. Again, if you're looking at an arcade cabinet. So, however, can we change it mid thing? No, we actually no. Yeah, we can. Change the display mode. Yeah, we can change it mid setting here, so it can actually look good. So I actually like that. So let's go with. See, we can change it mid setting. It'll look a little bit different. It'll just be covering some of the stuff here on the recording. But there you go. There's not much to Puyo Puyo, okay? But just to show you guys a little bit of what it is. And that's going to be a good spot to wrap up this JJ's First 20. It's a little bit shorter than normal. Whoops, let's go. There we go, return to start menu. There we go. So yeah, that's going to do it for these two little previews of both Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and Puyo Puyo 2 for the Sega Ages re-releases collection. Let me know what you guys think about it down below in the comment section. Tell me, are you big fans of Sonic 2? I'm pretty sure most of you are. Do you know anything about Puyo Puyo 2? Do you guys like Puyo Puyo in general? You know, are you liking the Sega Ages previews that I've been putting up here on the channel? Tell me about that stuff in the comment section. Of course, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like the video, show me some love down in the comments. Visit my Patreon. Again, I got a bunch of exclusive content there on Patreon, including exclusive podcasts, early access to new videos, including my reviews. There is a lot of stuff for you guys to check out. But I'll talk to you guys again very soon.